Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see about the basics of programming language C. It is found by Dennis Ritchie in 1972, and it is a programming language that helps to communicate with the machine with a set of instructions to do the required process. Actually, why we need a language? Generally we have a language to communicate with one another, right? So we have language like English, Tamil, Malayalam, French, and many languages to communicate with one another. So every language has many parts like alphabets, grammar, rules to follow. So likewise, any programming language also has some rules and regulations to follow to form the instruction to tell the computer what to do. So that is the concept of programming language. And we know that program is a set of instructions, a sequence of instructions are the commands to tell the computer what to do, because as a machine it doesn't know anything on its own. We are supposed to instruct the computer to what has to be done. Okay, so now generally any programming language can be divided into two categories. One is the problem oriented, which is the high level language. The next one is the machine level language. So we people will be able to communicate with the high level language because we know the language English. In English, all the languages like programming languages like C, C++, Java and many other languages are there. So they are formed in the high level language as we can understand those languages. Whereas machine language is a binary language which is of zeros and ones. We cannot understand the stream of zeros and ones, but machine can understand zeros and ones. So, but this language is C that comes in the level of middle level language. What is middle level language is, it is both the high level language as well as the low level language. That means with the help of the programming language C, we will be able to develop software like problem oriented programs. Like for example, I need to develop a program to calculate the salary, to do any calculation for whatever the problem may be. We can use this language to solve the problem of the user. Likewise, we can also use C language to write the program which will touch the machine. That means which will touch the hardware of the system. So it is called as a middle level language. So C is a middle level language. Okay. So now next we will see what is the program structure of a C level language. So here when you say we have header files initially, so this is the header file. Okay, so this is the header file, include stdio.h. Every program has this header file called #include stdio.h. Actually what does it is? It is a standard input output, because any program has input as well as the output. Okay, some program may not have the input but has the output. So anyway, it may either have an input or the output. So it is the input. This header file is a must for any program. And then int main is the program, is the starting entry. This is the entry of the any program. And then this is the command statement. This slash star. So this is the command statement just to tell the user what is the part of this program is going to do. Okay, this is one type of documentation. Okay, so now here, now the next statement, print hello world. It is a printing statement to just print the message hello world on the screen, and then we are closing, return 0. This is the end of the program, end of this program, and we are just closing the braces. So every open brace starts the program and every closed brace closes the program. So this is the simple sample structure of a C program. Okay, so now let us see what is syntax and what is semantics. Syntax refers to the structure of the language. Actually, when you say a syntax is the rule by which you have to form any statement. Like how we have a paragraph should start with this, like a phrase. In any language you have the phrase, the format, the paragraph, the heading. So likewise, these computer languages also have the syntax or the rules to form the part of the language, maybe a statement or a loop or a variable or a return statement or a function. So many components are there. So every component should follow a syntax for this. And then semantics. What is semantics? Semantics is all about the meaning of the particular syntax. So the syntax gives the structure and semantic gives the meaning. So this semantics always passes a proper meaning to the computer. And then we have the concept of compiler or interpreter. What is compiler or interpreter is, we are writing the program in the high level language, and the machine has to be machine can understand only the low level language. So in order to make a translation from our language to the machine language, we have a component called compiler or the interpreter. Both are the translators. What is compiler is, compiler translate the whole program at a stretch, whereas interpreter translate the program line by line. Okay, so this is the concept of compilers and interpreters. It helps to convert the high level language into machine level language. And then we'll see about the what is a bug and what is debugging. Okay, so what is a bug is an error, and debugging is clearing the error. Okay, so now suppose if you are not following the proper syntax, so the system will say that error in the line, a statement is missing, a semicolon is missing, an open brace is missing. So likewise, if any syntax is not followed properly, then the compilation will give you an error that is called as a bug. Okay, so how to remove the bug? That is called as a debugging. So after debugging, we will be able to run the program in a correct manner. Okay, so now debugging is the process of correcting the errors. So every program you type in the system, it has to be compiled. After compilation, the errors will be shown, and then after that the errors will be solved by the user, and afterwards it will be again executed by the computer to get the necessary output. So now here compilation execution. So what is compilation is the process of converting the high level language into machine level language, and what is executing is executing the machine level language, that is the instruction of the binary instruction of the machine, so that the machine can understand what process has to be done. For example, if I say add a plus b, when I say add a plus b, we can understand it is to add a plus b, but machine has to say what is add, what is a, where is b, where is a. So everything has to be given by the instruction to the computer. That is called as an executing the instruction. So this is all the basic of the C programming language. So any programming language will have its own syntax and semantics, and they have to follow the necessary rules and regulations to write any program, and then using the program we will be able to solve any problem whatever we need to work for. Hope you understood the basics of C programming language, and thanks for watching.